Alright guys, I'm at the forge today, as you can tell. I remembered my stand for my camera for once, so I might be able to get some decent footage today. We're just going to be testing out the jig, for making the rivets. So I'll probably fire the forge up now, get cut in for the rivets and forge them out. I need at least three for now. I might just do a few, just so I've got them for the next ones. We'll see how we get on. I've got some axes as well I want to realign. The ones I did the other day, three of them are the alignment with the eye's not very good. They're a bit wonky, there's a bit of a curve to them or something, so I'll anneal them and heat treat them. And grind them, I think, just because, like I say, not massively happy with them. But yeah, let's crack on. Right, we'll let it warm up for a few minutes and I'll start putting my rivets. I'm a little bit tired while that's getting to temperature. Not that it takes that long. It's always a bonus in the forge on frosty mornings. Quite nice to be fair. It's like days are getting a little bit longer, staying a little bit lighter. I'll show you, it's lovely. Look at that sky, it's gorgeous. These are the axes I was talking about, there's three of them. So if you just look to the alignment of the eye, and if you go from the top, well I think it's this one, yeah, there's a slight, see it? There's a kink there. I'm going to get rid of that. So that's the first one. Second one, we had... Well, focus your bugger. Sorry guys, I don't know why it's not focusing. But if you look at it from the front, the alignment with the eye, slightly skew-if. They've gone much thinner with these, you see. These are more like a carver. Much steeper angle. And this one, I've got a little scuff there, which is annoying. Well, you can see massively exaggerated there. It's, if it will focus, curves out almost as that. Woo! Ah. So I'm just going to straighten these out because it's just a little bit frustrating, even though they're practically finished. But you know, try and make something decent out of them. And then obviously here's the rivets. Well, the tongs, sorry, not the rivets. Rivets are currently in the forge warming up. So they should be about ready now, so I'll start forging them out. Right, so I think there's too much material on what I've cut off, so all I've done is I've flattened them down, beamed them down, sorry, with the hammer, and then I've just used the lineages to grind the excess off. I'm just going to get what's in the forge now, if I want to, drop it in and just see what I'm doing. You'll be able to tell there, so you can kind of see there's a little head on it. I'll get my setting tool now. Riveting tool. See, they've got the dome head now for the rivet. I'll just pull that off and then knock it out. Okay, we've had the tongs in the forge now, so we're going to start drifting them to 10 mil. Let's see how this moves out. Okay, so stainless punch didn't work. It was deformed too quickly, obviously retained too much of the heat with it being stainless, and I found deformed really easily. All I'm doing now is I'm just drawing out the tongs suitable for pickup tongs. Obviously, this is what I'm trying to make this style. So I've just got to match the rest now, just draw them out. We're doing it on the horn here, so I'll get some footage for you. Right, so forge the tongs down now, you can see there. Nice thin profiles, matching the old pickup tongs like these. And I'm just forging the rivets out, so I'll just set the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. Tongs do the same. Do that. Okay, so there we have two matching points now. Then all we need to do is obviously bring them round to the meet. That makes sense. And same with the other pairs. Intended to re-forge these as well, just because of how far gone they are. So there we are, another set, the last pair now. Right guys, all I'm doing now is just stamping these tongs. Scale that. Okay, so I've got all my tongs prepped now. They're going to be the same as these. I'm probably going to clean these up now while I'm doing the rest of them. Might be wondering why I've made so many pickup tongs, like 3 pairs. It's just, I use these so much with the axes. And like you say, they do eventually. It's going to focus. They just become a bit worn out. So I just figured if I'm going to be doing one, I might as well get used to prepping them all, doing a bunch of them. So, got my stamp back on them now. That's pretty cool. Some of them stamps are great, as per. Some of them have. That one's awful. Too much scale on that before I stamped it. So you can see. So basically all I need to do is put these together now and rivets and heat them up and rivet them together. So I'll get some footage of that. Okay, so here we are. These are all ready now. To be put together obviously, and then you can see what you do here. You just put, all I do is put in a little bar and just set the grip if it needs it. Sometimes they don't. So what I'm going to do is fire up the forge again now, and well, no, I'm going to trim these down, and then I'll set them using that plate of mine. Okay, you can see these rivets are way too long for what they need to be. So what I'm going to do now is quickly trim them down using the grinder to where they roughly want to be. So, fiddling around with everything. Let's just make a bit of room, 1 second. Trim down, and then ready for it. Okay, so they're now, see that, they're all ready to go. I'm going to light the forge, throw these back in, and we're going to penis some rivets. So, let me just get it lit. Swing over here so you can see. So there we are, guys, 3 tongs, and these are obviously the ones I've forged a few years ago. 3 sets of pickup tongs. So I don't have to worry now for a while, which is good. I'll show you the reason why I like these so much. I'll just set the camera up 1 second. So obviously this is the stock that I use. So it's just ideal for picking up, you know, you can use it for different angles. I find anyway, these are my favourite pair. I tend to use a lot in the forge. Not so much that way, but sometimes, like you say, you know, spinning the material or whatever just makes it a damn sight easier. So, there we are. So you can see the logo stamped on them. Cool. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Alright guys, just decided to stay a little later today, just to get ahead on the next batch. So I've trimmed all these down. These are all ready now. The lugs obviously are on them. 5 of those in total. I have just punched another 5 eyes. One little straddler here. It'll snap off, I let it cool and I'll just knock it off with the hammer. So 5 more blanks, and I've reheat treated these 2. I was looking at this one and I wasn't happy with the shape of the axe. It just flared up too much and there wasn't enough at the bottom to sort of even it out. So I decided to remove it, and I've just decided to cut off the excess and forge it down into a picaroon. So just got to neaten it up a bit. And then heat treat. I might make this a bit softer than I do the axes, just obviously allow. Normally I think the picaroon I'd do it much thicker, because the axe was already done to a narrow profile. Be worth testing and seeing how it comes out. Like I said, I might do a little video seeing how well it performs. Personally, I think this wants to be a bit thicker. And then I'll grind a point on the end. But yeah, it's got a pole on the back obviously. Should be useful for dragging logs out. And these 2, obviously these are still hot, I've just heat treated them. Well, hardened them. And then obviously the collection of pickup tongs. Just use them all the time, so dead happy now I've got all them. Right guys, I'm going to get tidied up and get home. And I'll catch you later.